Chrisean Rock has made a comeback.
But niggas voted for just say for that. Yep.
Can I ask you something? Why is Chrisean Rock here?
I'm confused. Is there a problem with her? Like,
there is a problem with her being here.
As you may be aware, Black Boy Max's stream gained a lot of popularity and swiftly evolved into a dating program. The situation swiftly turned ugly, though, especially when Wendy, Sean, and Matinee. Chris ended up in the same virtual room.
Well, that's just weird.
no, but I'm saying like what? So there's actually other girls here too. There's mad.
No, of course I know.
So like, do y'all got like smoke?
Well, on the internet, yes.
Okay, so let me.
If you've been following along, you've already heard a little backstory about it. Wendy has previously expressed how terrified and concerned she is about Chrisean. Chrisean, that's not how she feels at all.
Cast. And
Oh, damn.
I can't have you as a love mom. I can't.
To put it simply, she said Wendy had nothing to be afraid of. For example, what have I ever done to you?
I can't.
So I don't got access because of who?
Because of production reasons.
You don't gotta lie. Yo, Wendy over here.
No, chill. No.
Oh, okay.
We not doing that. We not. Come on.
I didn't come here to fight or none of that. I came here to find some love and support your plan.
Chrisean is known to be unpredictable, loud, and sometimes too dramatic, let's face it. As a result, the two were introduced to that dating stream setting with a great deal of stress.
Bro, he told me pull up. Guess how long the ride was? 3 hours. 3 hours, yo. And I got ready in a car. You know, this gonna break my little heart, but it's okay. I'll charge
What's gonna happen?
Huh?
I don't know what you just said, but yeah.
Cause experiencing the whole experience. I'm not like that, but I'm really like I'm chilling. We can have a little sit down. I promise to God.
You don't want to have that sit down. I cannot force anyone to have a sit down though, Chrisean. You feel me?
I'm not saying force her. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying
I just don't think that sit down.
that's crazy. Isn't that crazy, yo?
What's crazy?
Cause somebody can talk so much stuff.
No, but look, at the end of the day though,
What?
for whatever happened, y'all had to happen prior. Sometimes people make mistakes. Maybe she just speaking her mind. Maybe she said something that she regret. Who knows?
She's like, oh, I'm scared of her.
Wendy made an effort to keep her cool, but it was obvious from her body language. Meanwhile, Chrisean was unconcerned. It seemed as if she wanted Wendy to forget it.
Why would you
She
troll
was
me
probably
like
just
that?
cracking a joke. She was probably just cracking.
Okay, you know what I be going through? A lot. A lot of people be talking about me, my son, everything. Like, I'm a sensitive person. So,
Yeah. Okay. What I'll say is.
and I don't like when I speak up.
Online, people were split throughout this whole incident. Others say Wendy is doing too much. Some say Chrisean's passion might sometimes be a little too aggressive. How do you feel? Chrisean Rock, on the other hand, took a totally wrong strategy. Others weren't happy with her since she didn't try to diffuse the situation. Instead, she brought the same confrontational vibe. Why is Chrisean even here? Pulling Max aside as the stream continued to descend. Wendy inquired.
Say like, okay, cool. You feel me? Like, you was doing all that stuff, but now you scared. And I'm not even on that though. What the heck? I don't start with people. People click for me because I'm Chrisean Rock, a household name, and I'm gonna keep saying that.
She obviously didn't feel it at all. Kind and a little surprised she was. At this stage, the scene became really heated. There were a lot of accusations on social media that Max set Wendy up on purpose. Some claim that he must have known about Wendy's affair with Chrisean.
I just pulled over on the side of the road because I followed Black Boy Max probably last night or something. He followed me. I got backlash. Look, check this out. I got backlash from my family. I got 12 siblings, 4 brothers and 7 sisters. I got Bloods. I got Crips. I got family. I got friends. I got people that love me, bro. They checking me like, what you want, Chrisean? Why you following him back and he just set you up?
There was no secret. It has received a lot of shares on Instagram, Twitter, and especially on Twitch videos. It's obvious that these two don't get along. So why put them in the same room during a live stream?
You only advocated for her side. You didn't even want to advocate for me at all. I was welcome. I was invited. Yes, I hit you up, but you straight hit me up back to back to back to back. Like 8 different messages, bro. Pull up now. I'm like, I'm on my way. I came out of pocket. Thousands of dollars for a team, a camera crew, a backpack to stream on Kick and Twitch. Bro.
Regarding that, people are highly suspicious. Was he just breaking his word to make a story? Was it Chrisean who simply showed up and demanded entry on her own terms? Anyway, that surprised Wendy, and Max is getting backlash online for it.
Black boy Max, that's crazy, bro. That's not a good look. You was cool when you was just doing the music joint with Will Smith and all that other stuff, you feel me? Not this messy setup stuff, bro. Why everybody making it a trend to like play with me in my face for clicks, bro? Everybody, bro. You couldn't think of a better idea for me?
Yes, so this is how it seems. For starters, Chrisean Rock wasn't even officially invited.
You just let me be on the show, have a fair shot. Like you told me you was gonna have me do. Why would you do that? Then, how did Wendy know I was there? Y'all had me come through the back. This nigga had me come through the back, y'all. Nobody seen my face, bro. That was story produced, bro. Only Black Boy Max knew I was coming.
Those who knew the situation said Max was caught in the midst. Still, he chose Wendy in the end. I need her to bounce, he told Chrisean. It is easy. Some now say that was a questionable move. For instance, Max should have fulfilled his pledge to Chrisean that she was welcome.
Pulled out with my homeboy Roy and my crew. All of us was devastated and disgusted. You know why? We drove 3 hours. We came out of pocket for gas. We came out of pocket for like what? I took it on a chin. But I don't like how I'm getting all this backlash from following you back.
He was right to stay with Wendy, according to others, especially if he didn't want to ruin the vitality of the stream. Nothing else. The whole thing.
Dress you correctly. Yeah, I'm addressing you on Snapchat. You know why? I make over 7 figures. You probably make over 7 figures on that weak Twitch you got, bro. Yeah, I called it weak, bro. You have to set me up to be weak like that? It's crazy work, bro. I'm so disappointed in you, brother. Like, for real, bro. You chose that with another side.
She fell down on video while talking about the entire situation and how it happened, clearly upset. She went too far, though, when she threw some shade while in a rage. Finally, she called Wendy an enchilada, ... Yes, that was the part that made people double take.
And then that enchilada keep playing victim. What's up with y'all? No, like, really, what's up with y'all? You know, that's crazy, bro. I didn't even do what I would have did if I was the old Rock, bro. Flip out. You feel me? Break everything. The camera, all that. I didn't do none of that. I didn't do none of that, bro. And you just sat here and played, bro.
See, we get it now. Chrisean's body heated up. She probably felt humiliated, isolated, and deceived. She wanted to get into that stream badly. Instead, they told her to leave. That kind of stuff hurts, especially if you think someone else is to blame for everything going wrong. But calling Wendy an enchilada wasn't the solution. That seemed childish and a little impolite.
You just sat here and played in my face, bro. I'm getting backlash from following you back, bro. I'm not following you back, bro. I don't know how you're gonna make this right. I don't care if you do. You don't owe me nothing. I don't owe you nothing, and not even a follow. So have a good day, bro. Have a good day. First time meeting you, the scale of 1 to 10, Zero, bro.
Many online users swiftly chastised her for it. Disagreements can be resolved without needlessly condemning the other party. Even though Chrisean was genuinely irritated, the manner she expressed it just made the situation more dramatic. The internet is divided now. Those who are supporting her claim that she was only venting, but others think her comment was over the top.
I was in the negatives, bro. I'm so, bro, you weird, bro. I'll show y'all the messages, bro. He was pressed to come. Had a team and all that. What? My team pull up. Out they way. Out they way. I hit my team like, hey, Black Boy Max wanna collab. They all excited.
Rather than carefully presenting her argument, she used a moniker that seemed insulting. Furthermore, nobody is discussing the actual situation anymore. The insult is the topic of conversation. You thought it couldn't get any wilder, but it didn't end there. For Chrisean, Snapchat was just the beginning.
Just for us to get fumbled. I didn't even get to stream. I didn't even get to stay. Nobody paid me. Y'all just robbed me, bro. I got a son, Black Boy Max, bro. I'm a single mom, bro. I'm doing this shit by myself, bro. I don't appreciate it, bro. You know, I'd rather cry. I'd rather cry to get mad. You know what I'm saying?
Following the viral success of the video of her calling in Wendy an enchilada, she started to increase her social media presence. She continued to make fun of others instead of accepting responsibility or providing an explanation. She made it clear that she thought Wendy had been acting fake from the start and that she felt devalued and taken advantage of.
Segment, and I was inside on my phone because I have a secret phone. Don't tell them. Shh. I have a secret phone. They took this one away, but I had my other one. So I was just watching the stream. I was like, okay, fine, I should go out. Like, fine, I'll go out. So I was walking outside to the stream, and then I saw Aya, and I was like, hey, like, what are you doing here? T for you. She was there for this girl.
Asserting that this is not the first time Chrisean has allowed her emotions to run wild. People started looking at her past interactions with other women on broadcasts. She even lived on turmoil, according to others, to be relevant. Others answered, nah, she's just tired of people treating her like the problem when she's the one being excluded. Meanwhile, Wendy has not said a word. Her silence is evident even if she hasn't said anything about it.
Oh wait, like what happened, like whatever. And she was like, yeah, like it's so crazy. And I was like, hey, I'm just gonna go outside, like I'll see you guys later. I went outside. Tell me why when we came back, tell me why Aya and her friend were like, oh, by the way, Chrisean Rock is here. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, she's in the restroom. And I was like, there's no way. My heart dropped, bro. I was packing my shit. I was like, I'm leaving. There's no way I'm gonna see Chrisean. So scared. I didn't see Chrisean Rock. They told me Chrisean Rock was there. I got so scared, guys. I was like, my heart dropped. I was like, what the fuck do I do? I went in my room. I locked the door. I was like, fuck, what do I do? And then I was like, okay, let me go tell Max, because why would Max put me in that predicament? So I went to Max. I was like, hey, why'd you bring Chrisean Rock? And Max was like, what? And I was like, why'd you bring Chrisean Rock? And then he was like, what do you mean? Like, do you guys have beef? And I was like, yeah, we have beef. I got mad.
Failing to state, I'm broke. If I ever stop moving, it could all vanish, she says. Furthermore, won't someone carry me if I fall? That is a completely different kind of hardship. Real dialogue. She's being really direct about it. She has no one to step in and help her with her debts, her children, or anything else that comes with the life she built. Should things ever fall apart? Even the question, how about your man Stefan Diggs, was posed by internet users. Doesn't he have NFL fame? Surely he ought to hold it down. But Card's point was crystal clear. No one is relying on her, even if she is with a prosperous person. She basically told the world that she is the one who makes the decisions, makes the money, and keeps everything in order. She understands that she is the primary provider, not as though there are a lot of people waiting to assist. her if she ever runs out of money upwards. She isn't trying to fall back on Stefan or anybody else. There is pressure. Simply because someone is famous and well off, people assume that they are supported. But the truth is, coming out of Card, this grind makes her feel alone. She's not just talking about money, she also talks about emotional stress. Being responsible for your entire family and having no one to help you is a lonely situation. But really, I want to know what everyone thinks of this. Is Cardi just saying what she wants to say, or is there more to the story? This one generated conflict among all parties, so set aside your thoughts. To ensure you don't miss the next wild update, make sure you hit the notification bell, like and subscribe. There will always be more drama around the corner. See you all at the upcoming